Всем привет! Меня зовут Илья Фогель, вы на канале Создатели Миров, а это Call of Cthulhu. Глава 2. Добро пожаловать. Если вы смотрели предыдущее видео по первой очень короткой незамысловатой главе, то вы в курсе, что первую и вторую главы я уже проходил. Поэтому в этот раз никаких исключений не будет, мы быстренько пробежимся по уровню, пообщаемся с персонажами и доберемся до 3 главы. Постараюсь сделать это побыстрее. Но вот потом уже будет что-то интересное. Ну, по классике у нас, да, титры начинаются на середине игры. В данном случае со 2 главы. Картинка, не сказать, что там, как говорится, звезд с неба не хватает. Но сама атмосфера, конечно, выглядит прикольненько. Чем-то напоминает атмосферу из этого. Как его, господи, Кинг-Конг, который фильм. Там тоже вот маленький кораблик, куда-то они плывут, туман, остров черепа, вот это все. Ну, наводит на определенные мысли.
We're almost there.
Как и прежде, если вы хотите посмотреть это видео без моих комментариев и прочих высказываний, ссылка в описании. Ну а мы тем временем все-таки приплываем в Darkwater.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Мне нравится, кстати, как игра ограничивает нас в перемещениях по городу. Ну так, вроде как явно, но в то же время не просто непроницаемой стеной, а как-то по геймплейному.
There's nothing for you here either. Beat it.
Ну, это, кстати, очень приятное решение такое, потому что мы все прекрасно понимаем, что тебе там делать нечего, пока что еще рано и все остальное, но при этом это как-то обыграно так, что это не портит атмосферу игровую. Это круто.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
Don't put that
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't understand. You're not sailors. Oh yeah. It's a sign. There's something
Прикольно, что полицейский похож по своему такому внешнему виду на персонажей из как раз оригинального Call of Cthulhu. Ну, неправильно так говорить, не оригинального, а которого та старая игра, которая Eternal of the Earth, по-моему, как-то так. Вот на него смотришь, а он прям, ну, вызывает вот эти референсы на местных горожан из той игры. Тоже такие выпуклые глаза, суровое лицо. Это вот, кстати, тоже по поводу... Мы в ту часть локации попадем чуть попозже, но не прямо сейчас. И вот нас не пускают, потому что стоят люди. Это прикольно. Такое решение, да. Да, кстати, ну-ка. Я не могу его взять, да? Ну ладно. Да, могу зажигалку зажечь. Так, что тут у нас?
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Времена сухого закона. Вот, а вот эти вставки, они прям вообще непонятно зачем нужны. Как-то это было немножко некультурно, наверное, да?
Hey, be careful.
Вроде такой суровый дядька выпендрился, а что-то... А где продолжение, да? Ну, встать, морду набить.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
А, ну, праздный навык, да? Ну давай на красноречие, мы же его
Yet
прокачали.
you served this man, and you can't say he's been on his best behavior.
He's a regular. It was you who provoked him by turning up with your mainland manner.
You mistake my manner. I ask nothing more than to become a regular as well. Which will be
Спровоцировал
difficult if you refuse to
манерами. Это в смысле, я чё, блядь, дверь от себя открыл?
serve. Try me.
Чем, интересно, я его спровоцировал, да? Просто мерзкий, вонючий расист. Ну, точнее, не расист, а этот.
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long
Ну,
time.
местный,
What can I
короче.
tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves,
Who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you
Тоже такое
feel
стереотипное
uncomfortable.
мнение, да, типа, если ты рисуешь какие-то ужасные картины, значит, ну, у тебя там проблемы с психикой. Само собой, это недалеко
I've
от
got what I
правды.
need.
Anything else?
Но в то же время, вон, взять японцев, я не знаю, создается впечатление, что у них каждый второй что-то рисует, да, там, каждый второй непризнанный мангака, но при этом, если посмотреть на работы прям, ну, известных ребят у них, то они очень суровые вещи рисуют. И вроде бы адекватные все, там, ну, я к тому, что с топором, тесаком по улицам не бегают и людей не расчленяют.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
Такое типичное мнение среднестатистического человека, который консервативен, максимально хочет быть отстранен от всех этих
Charles
ситуаций.
Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting. The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
С этими ребятами мы не пообщаемся, а с этим тоже особо нет. Но мы видим, что у него какие-то знаки на руках. Что-то мне подсказывает, что чуть позже мы с ним все-таки пообщаемся.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
I bid you
Такие
farewell, gentlemen.
Good
кла-
night,
классические
stranger.
такие алкаши,
So long.
которые там, да, могут рассказать очень много историй, но при этом сами, к сожалению, или к счастью, без работы. И без дела сидят.
What you looking at, stranger?
Таинственная женщина. А у меня есть тут что-нибудь на... А, понятно. Вообще никакой навык, да?
I'm just passing by. Sorry.
Let me drink, stranger.
Так, ладно, пойдем поговорим с капитаном. Мне нравится вот эта фишка тоже, да. Вот мы зашли такие, капитан стоит. Вроде как надо с ним поговорить.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat. Broken. This place seems half abandoned. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor. A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
При этом нам ничто не запрещает полазить по его квартире, потрогать всякие вещи, найти второй том медицины. Что тоже очень хорошо. Кстати, у нас периодически появляются очки навыков. Ой, не туда зашел. Джей. О, один. Дали нам. Ну давай. Я не знаю, наверное, мы красноречие докачаем до 4. У меня сохранилось, да? Угу, подтвердить надо нажать. А потом что-нибудь другое будем качать. Кстати, очки опыта дают частенько достаточно, поэтому я думаю, что никаких проблем. Никаких проблем с тем, чтобы прокачаться здесь не будет. Скорее тут прокачка так чисто. Номинально просто есть, но по факту, наверное, можно и без нее обойтись. Так. Угу. В общем, мы полазили без спроса по квартире капитана. А теперь можно... что такое?
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Туалет есть. А пописать нельзя. Ну ладно. Так, в принципе, стоп. Что-то здесь мне показалось. Это дверь. Ага. Так, ну что, капитан, давай пообщаемся.
But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins.
Такой, да, посмотри, но, короче, неважно. И вот это тоже, кстати, клево. Я думал, что он реально исчезнет, ну, то есть я повернусь, а его нет. А нет, он физически идет куда-то. Это... Я надеюсь, что в игре это будет, в принципе, прослеживаться подобное поведение персонажей. И что они не будут просто исчезать и перемещаться, как это было, например... Ну, вот, например, как это было сейчас. Например, как это было Господи... В Шерлоке Холмсе, когда персонажи там... в основном, собственно, доктор Ватсон просто перемещался по локации. Он не ходил там, у него не было анимации ходьбы, он просто перемещался.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty.
Ну да, по идее, тебя здесь не должно быть в кадре.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to.
Поэтому, наверное, он не должен загораживать склад, куда мне надо идти.
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Да, вот это тоже странно, но я понимаю, что современные тенденции и все остальное прочее. Но мне слабо верится, что вот в то время среди сугубо мужского коллектива, там, рыбаки, заводы здесь какие-то рыбные стоят и так далее. То есть это такая очень специфическая, скажем так, атмосфера. И чтобы молодая а она выглядит как молодая девушка, а не как там прожженная такая бабка с топором, чтобы вот так могла руководить. Ну, это сомнительно очень смотрится на самом деле. Ну да ладно.
I was looking at your photograph. One of the men in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Так. Ну, в
I shall
принципе,
be on my
все.
way.
Погнали.
Come back and see me when you've got something new.
Оп, и человеки разошлись. Ребята оттуда ушли. Куда они, интересно, пойдут? Эти в бар, а эти... Ладно, заглянем, посмотрим.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
What could have done so much damage?
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
Ладно, с ними мы все равно не пообщаемся. Так, давай сбегаем на пристань. С тобой нельзя поговорить. Узнаем, что у нас на пристани находится. Ну, во-первых, у нас тут есть замок, который можно поковырять, но мы его не вскроем, скорее всего, опять.
Damnation! I broke it. It's no use.
Сломал.
The padlock won't give.
Ну да ладно. Ну да ладно. Так. Давай-ка мы посмотрим. О, оккультизм.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Угу. Так, мы знаем про статую, теперь можно идти дальше. А с этими чуваками нет смысла разговаривать. А вот с этими, кстати, я в прошлый раз не общался. Давай попробуем.
No idea. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Cat, she's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes.
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No,
Она
you don't
подправила.
understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
I bid you, gentlemen, farewell.
Ладно, очень интересная была беседа, но, видимо, нет.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
Ну-ка, а с вами можно поговорить, пацантра?
We're
О,
no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean they're going to cut you open, you idiot.
girl,
Calm down.
girl. Не woman, да? Так, а где эти пацаны? А, вон они, получается.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. It's just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message.
Ну да, такой это... Незаметный, неприметный, прям шпион, куда бы деться. Ладно. Это не моя война, будем считать. Что? А, это эти мужики там за столом разговаривают. Вот это уже, конечно, погрубее. Ну, мол, машину посреди проезда так поставить. Но тоже такой... Хотя бы визуальный способ не пройти дальше.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Так, ладно, нам нужно найти несколько предметов.
This ratchet device seems to be usable. A handle. It must come from these old winches.
Хорошо, хоть предметы лежат на одном и том же месте.
An old cogwheel. Rusty, but in working order. A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Так, подожди, а вроде все, да? 3 предмета, по-моему, надо было найти. Так. Ага.
I could use this old...
Так, так, так. И повернуть.
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle.
Ну давай.
Damn, I broke it.
Серьезно? Окей. Ха-ха. Ладно, я в замешательстве. В прошлый раз все было по-другому. Так, а что мне делать тогда? Ну, типа, отсюда я уже не попаду, да? Я так понимаю. Ха.
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
This muddy alley is yours? Good for you. I've got work to do.
I don't think that you've quite understood the situation. I'll tell you how things work around here. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Is your name Kat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Она суровая.
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm gonna have to deal with her.
Блин, это прикольно, потому что в прошлый раз я по-другому действовал.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
How can I be the one who defaced your saint? I've just come ashore, you idiots.
That's true. We're as drunk as lords.
You bet. You could have gone by without us seeing you.
Do not rile me. You can hardly stand up.
He's right. We're no match.
For the moment. We're annoyed. It's understandable.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Darkwater?
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
I'll be back.
Take your time. We're going nowhere.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
Блин, это прям интригующе. Ну, классно, мне понравилось.
And the doctor.
Надо было за ней проследить. Она вроде, наверное, куда-то уходила.
What can I get you?
Let's say I want to buy a bottle from you.
Choice is yours. Everything's on sale.
How much for a bottle of whiskey?
$5.
I guess I'm not desperate.
I'm not judging you.
Thank
That'll be all
you.
for now.
Не, ну это круто. И причем самое смешное, что я совершенно не представляю, ну, почему, что пошло не так. То есть это случайность или же какие-то мои действия к этому привели.
Look what I've got.
You're a good guy, you. Follow me. Cheers, you jackass.
I don't feel well.
Hey, where are you going? I hope for your sake that I didn't hear. No, it's not what you think. It's just that you sell your stuff at too high a price.
Ну, ладно, мы будем считать, что я просто... Они меня не заметили. Так. Здесь ничего нет, здесь ничего нет. Ага. Ага. Да, потому что в прошлый раз я вот отсюда вылазил, там по этой канализации ходил. И потом входил здесь. Но у меня нет отмычки, кстати. А вот как я здесь зайду, интересно? Вот, точнее, навыка мне хватит.
Shoot. I'll have to find another way to get in.
Потрясающе. И... Ага. Найдите человека, который поможет вам проникнуть на склад. Поможет мне проникнуть на склад. Здесь бутылки стоят. Мужикам можно ящик вынести, в принципе, я думаю, что они это разберутся. Найди человека, который поможет проникнуть на склад. С тобой не... А, подожди, стой, я знаю, кого попросить. Ну, не то чтобы я был уверен в этом, ну-ка. А, нет, с вами нельзя поговорить, окей. Так. С тобой нельзя поговорить. А с тобой?
That's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No. No, the risks are too high.
Нет,
It's a book, after all.
ты еще конченый.
You like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night.
So long.
You again. What can I get you?
What do you know about the Hawkins?
If I were you, I wouldn't have...
Why not?
First off, sailors from screams.
Scream.
But anything...
That'll be all for now.
Ладно. Ну, получается, у меня остался только товарищ капитан.
You're back again. What can I do for you?
These bootleggers seem unwilling to let...
They're part of the private property.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge. What are you doing here? Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
Who are these others?
And why would I tell you?
You and I are on the same side of the law.
Oh, yeah?
You don't want to know the truth behind this case.
Are you saying our work was not up to snuff? Forget it.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor.
want to tan his hide.
Tan my what? Oh,
Дядь.
it's okay. Don't worry. I'm okay now. Please.
Oh, yeah? What I heard didn't sound too friendly to me.
No. Please. My tongue got ahead of my senses. Or something. It was just a little joke.
So I mustn't have understood it.
Так, здесь ничего нельзя взять. Ну, я в сомнениях, черт подери.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
You a lot more than a bottle.
He's stoked to the gills. You'll get nothing out of him.
I'm not interested in the chat. I want to tan his hide.
Tan my what? Oh. No.
Так, ну ладно, здесь нет ничего.
I'm okay now. Please.
Oh, yeah? What I heard didn't sound...
Так, ну здесь я тоже ничего не могу сделать. Так. Я в сомнениях, черт подери.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble.
You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
Because its owner is dead. And I don't want to see you hanging around it. Now please, leave us to our work.
You don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Ладно, я уже со всеми пообщался. Осталась тут какая-то придурочная женщина.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. Something that I respect. So understand by that. If I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
I'm
Да,
investigating
смысл ей
the
врать.
deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly. But it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you,
Короче, понятно,
you'll
из-за
owe
того,
me
что
a
я
favor in return.
не умею вскрывать
accept?
замки, и, видимо, что-то где-то пошло не так.
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, detective.
То получилось, что мне
Follow
пришлось
me.
выбрать такой, типа,
Nobody questions
самый
your
длинный
authority
путь.
here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do.
Так, здесь была склеечка, кто заметил, тот молодец.
All statues get buried in
Пришлось отойти.
Nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Вот эта тема всегда раздражала в играх. То, что ты идешь быстрее тех, с кем ты идешь, неписей, и они не могут идти быстрее, и это бесит. Приходится, да, подбежал, постоял, подбежал, постоял, подбежал, постоял, подбежал, постоял.
He's with me.
Okay.
Я сам не рад этому, чуваки, но... Что поделать? Ну, это, конечно... Не, ну это прикольно. Тут я вижу, тут как минимум получается 3 варианта того, как можно попасть на склад. Может быть, даже есть еще варианты. Ну, то есть там как минимум можно с ней подраться, например. Что это даст? Ну, у меня просто сила не вкачана, поэтому я не буду этого делать.
Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
А еще я ей должен теперь. Ну, это ладно.
Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Сейчас мы все узнаем, только перед этим... Перед этим... Мы немножко подкачаемся. Сил мне... ну у нее, кстати, сила 3. Я вот единственное, да, не знаю, типа, что это значит. Ну, ну точнее, на что ты вот способен, да, в данном случае. Непонятно. А также, да, вот, также взломать замок. Расследование. То есть 3-й уровень из 5. И я не мог взломать, типа, вот те замки. Простые вроде как. Должны быть они, по идее, потому что это старт игры, да, с одной стороны. С другой стороны, я прокачал красноречие. В общем, буду договариваться. Дармаму я пришел договориться. Знания какие-то получил. Он 2 томика по медицине. Прикольно. Они еще типа выглядят по-разному. Так, погнали.
What happened here? Someone treasures this crumpled picture to the point of sleeping with it. Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings? Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins? It smells as bad as it looks. Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
Так, ну вроде все, да? Точно у нас тут больше ничего нельзя кликнуть, поэтому выходим. из этого состояния. Так, интересно, я смогу выйти?
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Ну, хоть здесь то же самое, что и было. Попытаться угрожать полицейскому. Нет, наверное, мы не будем угрожать полицейскому.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose.
Он так быстро согласился, да, что-то аж...
Damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Впрочем, конец второй главы. Совсем скоро будет доступна третья, как только я ее пройду. Ну а пока что, спасибо вам, что погрузились вместе со мной в безумие. До встречи.